Morning. So basically I've come down to the actual site to film because it seemed to be less windy down here, and I heard my last video had loads of wind noise on it and it was driving people scatty. So as you can see, I've filled up the planters halfway. I've got some more compost to go in them, which I bought down B&Q just a minute ago. My friends was chucking out another compost bin, so I thought I'd bring one down here as well, because actually I think having one down here and one at the top is probably quite handy. I'm going to level that off and dig that in today. Yesterday I spent the whole day in my garden building a new pond and weeding and stuff like that. So today I'm going to bring my cast iron bell down here and put it at the top there to make a pond, but I'm going to line it with my pond liner because it literally is cast iron. I don't think iron's probably very good for anything. I don't know, maybe it is. But I just want something so the bees have got somewhere to go into, and they've got a little pond, and hopefully there is a toad somewhere on this site, and I don't want to slice his head open anymore. But he's not under the bucket anymore, so he's gone. The bees are loving the filthy, dirty manure water. Stinging nettles coming up lovely. We'll make some stinging nettle soup at some point. The bees are going mental at the hive today. It's actually, down here it's really hot, but up there it's really cold. Not quite ready to open these hives yet because I need to do a proper massive hive manoeuvre on one of these hives. Yeah, I'm running out of time. I've got so many courses to do online, which I haven't done yet. Me and my mate Brittany are still designing my website, which should be live soon. I'm kind of panicking a little bit because I've only got about 2.5 weeks and I'll actually run out of time then. And I've got to fit all my clients back in because I haven't actually got anything planted in my gardeners yet. There are some seeds that I've grown at home which are looking really weedy and crap, but I keep talking to them in the hope that they might grow something cool. And I'm hoping to get something planted in the seed beds by the end of this week. I don't know what the weather is going to do. I've got my hose pipe fitting now, so I can get the hose pipe down here, which is good. It doesn't come down here, it only comes halfway, but I don't care. At least it's better than traipsing buckets of stuff. Less talking and more digging. I reckon by the end of the week I should have more seeds planted into the little plastic module things. I've given up on the egg cartons. I don't think they were that brilliant in them, to be honest. And the stinging nettle was looking amazing all around the site. So, yeah, stinging nettles are everywhere. But I'm going to mix up that compost with, I've got 3 other bags of compost up here. So I just basically thought I'm going to get 3 different types of compost, mix them all together in a bucket and chuck them in, because I can't carry more than 50 litres, to be fair. So I just got 150 litres, and hopefully with that other bag it might fill up my planters enough. So I've levelled up the soil. Oh, I have it. So yeah, my mission now is to fill up the planters with equal amounts of compost, just so they've got something nice to start with. I've dug in every bit of compost I've got. I've turned it all over and tried to break up all the solid lumps of manure. And I still haven't filled them anywhere near up. But look, breaking that up, I've turned all the compost in and broken it all up. I mean, they're not even half full yet. So I don't know how deep beds have to be to grow things, but I don't think I can afford much more compost at this moment in time. I mean, I've got all this wonderful stuff around me, and yet I know it's all full of stinging nettles, so I'm loath to put any in. Haven't hit any toes on the head yet, so that's good. Almost ready to put stuff in. Now I've just got to grow it. That one seems to have it's really fine, and I think it's probably better having that fine soil on top for the plants to come through, because the other stuff's so claggy. So what I did is I actually did 4 shovels of each one of all the other compost and chucked them all in there, and then I actually put that on the top because I just think it's a nicer, finer mix, so hopefully the seeds will come through it better. But yeah, that's my plan anyway. That's the theory. I have no idea which is the best one to use, but that's what I reckon will work better. So here is the cast iron thingy. I think it used to be an old pig water trough, but it is cast iron, so obviously look at all the iron in there. So what I'm doing is actually putting some fleece over the edges of it. So I'm just doing that just so it doesn't bugger up the pond liner. And I'm going to put the pond liner, which I've brought back from home, over it, so that it can then fill up with water without going all yucky and cast irony and yuck. There you go. So very, very, very quickly I've done this. I put the fleece underneath the edges. I've lined the inside with pond liner, and I've also put some bits of wood in it so when the bees go in there or get back out, because they do have a habit of drowning themselves in water. They're a bit stupid like that in that respect. But anyway, I've got to have some dinner. I'm absolutely starving, and it's about 3 o'clock and I'm starving. Seriously put money on those bees finding that water by next time I'm down here. That's the new pond, yay! Very quickly, I just want to show you my seeds. Now these ones are cauliflowers. I think they're cabbages, but they're not very good. They're really leggy, and I don't know if well, they're not very good at all really. I think they're tomatoes, so I didn't label them, which is a bit annoying. See, that's a cabbage, look at that. I mean, a bit ropey. My poor plants. So I've stuck them under glass just when it's nice and sunny. And I hope. Look, I don't know what's happened to those. I just don't know whether they're going to make it or not. Look at that cabbage. I mean, it's fairly abysmal. You never know. I mean, that one completely carked it. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.